Hello and welcome back to the Craft Mansion. I'm David, and this week's video I'll be playing around with Jazza Super Sculpture Box. This is part of the Ultimate Creativity Collection by Jazza, which is over here, and I've already unboxed the 3 boxes in this video up here. Now, of course, this is all about sculpture, so there's clay. Well, I'll be making something out of clay, which we'll see later on. By the way, Jazza commented on my last video. I also have an update on the last artwork I did from the collection. Well, if you came from that video, then you'll know that I had lots of red ink on this. And since that was water-based and this is waterproof, I managed to wash it off. But now it's better. Well, it's better. It looks like someone sneezed on it. It does look like a galaxy, but it's like a pukey galaxy. It's like filled with puke and stuff. Now, from this today I won't be using everything. There's 3 types of clay. If you would like to see me use other clays, not just on other projects, for example, in my ones I use clay sometimes. But if you want me to make a video specifically about all the different clays in here, then leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. Oh, and this time I will be reading this before doing anything, because last time I had some mistakes. Before you use them, give the nibs a good wash and scrub with a little toothpaste. Yep, I did that. While I was unboxing, I apparently didn't mention these, but there's basically 3 blades over here. There's a straight one, then there's a bendy one, and then there's this wavy one. Now, a little update on these. So this was a mistake. It's supposed to be soft. That's just a side note. And I read the book this time. This clay is reusable, so even though you can form it and it's pretty sturdy, you can then remake something with it, so it doesn't harden permanently. This one, it's amazing. You make the shape, bake it, and then it's still flexible. I won't be using these today, that's why I said if you want to see me using them, drop a comment down below, because today I'll be using the colored polymer clay, which is this. My brother gave me the idea to start with a smaller character first, so I'll be making Gingy from the Shrek franchise, and he's quite simple. And following these steps, I'll be starting with the skeleton, so I'll be using this wire. As a side note, when you fill in this pack, don't decide to put this thing over here. It's very slippery, and basically I just did this, and this thing just went flying off to the floor. Luckily it didn't break anything or break itself. Just like put it to the whoops! See, I'm very clumsy. I decided to go for a laid-back pose, where Gingy is nearly flat but is pushing his chest upwards. I tried getting to that gingerbread color by mixing some white and brown. Well, this isn't Gingy's color, and my hands are tired, so I'll just use this and then paint it later on. The colors are pretty much all mixed. I used some yellow and some red as well. it's time for the pastels. And you can either draw with them directly using the pastel itself, or scrape some off and then apply with the paintbrush. Now all that's left is to bake him. I'm gonna leave it there for 15 minutes. So first we dabbled, and now we dive in. And I'm going to try and make Shrek. Of course, it's his buddy. Now, I'll make an ogre. Whether it looks like Shrek or not remains to be seen after the whole thing is finished. Now, Shrek has fat. He's not flat like Gingy. So, to bulk up the armature, I'm going to use foil. Of course, I'm using wire, and I may glue him to a platform. It depends on whether or not he can stand on his own. I'm also upgrading a bit. I have this to work the polymer clay. It was very hard to work with it, and this will just help it to soften it up a bit, because the more you work with it, the softer it gets. That's polymer clay. And what was I going to use as well? Oh, and there's some baby oil. Start with the white, and I'm eventually going to use this all, so might as well just do it now. The white needs to be a bit dirty, so I'll just add some of Gingy's clay and see what happens. I just realized I have no white for the eyes. Well, the green isn't a green like this. It is a bit more yellowish. So let's work this one first. It looks like really bright butter. Okay, so this just blew my mind. We all have this notion that Shrek is green, when in reality Shrek is yellow. I've used all of the yellow, and I still have about 3/4 of the green there. And look what I have. This is not even the Shrek color. This is even more greener than his color. So Shrek is yellow. I have the three main colors over here. We have this dirty white, is it like beige or something, the green, and then the brown. So seeing as how this is just one whole epic fail, I'm going to do only from his shoulders upwards. Oh. Now Shrek is ready as well, and I have Gingy. Now, yes, he's the whole thing, and this is just from the shoulders up. But there's much more details in this one. It took more time to do. This one was just trying out the different materials. I'm really proud of how the texture in the coat and the shirt came out. The tools and materials I used to make these two are all found in Jazza Super Sculpture box, so I'll leave a link down below where you can go and buy the box for yourself. The only thing I wish I did for this is obviously make it more yellow and create a final shine. You know, skin is a bit oily and this is quite matte. I know how I can make it shine without making it really glossy, but like this, it's cool as well because it clearly looks like polymer clay. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And you're bound to like some more videos I'm going to make in the future where I used the Mega Minis box and the videos I made in the past using the Incredible Inky box. To stay updated with my future videos, ring the notification bell down below. I'll leave the subscribe button over here if you haven't subscribed already. These are some more videos from my channel over here. Now until next time, this is just a Super Sculpture box. I'm David and this is the Craft Mansion. Donkey!